Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. Y'all already know who it is, Trigger Man himself. Um, damn, what's going on with him? Oh, okay. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit the notification bell if you'd like to support the channel. Cash App is in the description of this video. If you'd like to follow me on any other platforms, everything in the top description of my channel. With that being said, let's get this show on the road, everybody.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to come up in this 10-year bridging. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time. We're gonna play a little commercial until y'all come up in here, but we're gonna. All right, y'all hit the like button now. All y'all hit the like button, bro. Come on, man. All y'all hit the like button, man. Come on, man. All y'all hit the like button, man. Come on, man. Hey, let's go, let's go. Turn up, turn up. We gotta play that bit one more time. We gotta play that bit one more time. I'm playing a little faster, just a little bit faster. hard, nigga. Like, hey. Yeah. Ain't nobody don't ask me. I'm just so fresh, so clean. I'm so fresh and so clean, nigga. What's up, everybody? Yeah, man, I had to vibe out. You know, I be playing that little music until y'all come in here. Cause when I first start, people don't just jump in. I'm not academics or Casanata one of them. So like, but y'all do be coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in. The dude from Morocco, hey man, appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Put your hands together for Morocco, man. We got all the way from Morocco, man. Put your hands together. Appreciate you for liking the content. Thank you so much. I'll be here doing this every day, as long as I'm alive, bro. Every day, bro. Um, with that being said, oh damn, I gotta get some ice cube. Um, we're gonna do a self-talk video, y'all. Self-talk. Unc and Ocho get heated. So let's see what they talking about. See what they talking about, y'all.
Let me ask you this.
There is no point. If you want Lamar to show up, you text Lamar, I want you, if this is what you're trying to do.
What
If this is
you
what
mean?
you're
What
trying
you
to do.
mean?
Let me finish. Everything he just said publicly, he could have said that to Lamar if you want Lamar to show up.
So in today's video, we got to talk about Ocho Cinco yelling at Shannon Sharp because he was highly passionate about this topic. Maybe it hit home for Ocho having an OC calling out the star player. But what Ocho Cinco was going off about was the Ravens' new OC. He had made a statement calling out Lamar Jackson. We can see right here in this article from Yahoo Sports, it says, Doyle sends clear message to Lamar Jackson about off-season workouts. He's saying that, the OTAs are voluntary but necessary to build winning teams. It says Ravens offensive coordinator would like to see all of the team veteran players on hand for the voluntary portion of this team's off-season program this year. Doyle is installing a new offense, and he was asked about the participation during a press conference on Wednesday. He said, quote, we would expect players to be here, and certainly it is voluntary. But if you want to say that you're going to win a championship, you want to say that you have a championship standards, and those are your goals and your expectations, certainly that's going to take work. That's going to take collaboration, and that's going to take beginning of building the new relationship with their coaches and the players starting off this next regimen on the right foot. And it was reported, it says quarterback Lamar Jackson has not been a frequent part of the voluntary work in the past season, and Doyle comments will ensure that his approach to this offseason program will remain a focal point in Baltimore.
What up,
and that
y'all?
got a
I'm
lot
back.
of people up in the uproar like Ocho Cinco, and that's the reason
And
why.
like that, I'm back. So they talking about Lamar Jackson them ain't showing up for the preseason little, the little kick around they be having. But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, Lamar Jackson is one of my favorite players playing in the NFL right now. And I feel like, Lamar Jackson is a generational talent, second coming of Michael Vick. Charlie Ward. Name a car for an edit.
He was yelling at Shannon Sharp, getting passionate about the topic. And Shannon Sharp, he kind of let Ocho have his moment. Let's check out this clip right here. And if you can, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
He goddamn spoke. He's trying to show off because you got a new job as offensive coordinator, and you calling out your starting franchise quarterback. I guarantee he won't show up just to show you. But you don't do nothing like that coming in as a new coach. You don't do that.
Ocho.
You don't call. You don't
$3.99.
That it's dumb. It's stupid.
Ocho.
It's dumb and it's stupid.
What
Why
that
would
mean?
you
I don't
piss
know what
off
that
your
mean.
quarterback with a message like that? What sense does that make?
What you missing the point? Let me ask you this.
There is
Man,
no
bro,
point.
get your goofy ass
If
on
you
my
want-
chat, bro. Get the fuck out the chat, bro. Get your goofy ass on my motherfucking chat, bro. It's punks. You're a young punk. Get your bitch ass off my motherfucking chat, bitch.
Lamar to show up. You text Lamar. I want you. If this is what you're trying to do, if this is what you're trying to do, everybody, let me finish. Everything he just said publicly, he gonna say that to Lamar if you want Lamar to show up. What are you proving saying it publicly? What are you doing? Who's it gonna piss off?
All I remember.
Tell me. Who's it gonna piss off?
All I remember is a guy saying he wanted to win a championship more than anything. But I need to call you and ask you to show up. Interesting.
So you go out publicly and you get a new job and you call out the franchise quarterback. That's gonna work out real fucking well.
Okay.
Come on,
I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. Let's go back. Let's go back.
He's right, you know.
See, what quarterback has won a championship that didn't participate in OTAs? All those years except the last 3 years of Tom.
Let me finish
my point.
So you think calling out your franchise quarterback is going to get you to the championship? Yeah, that's real smart. Good job, offensive coordinator. Let's call out the franchise quarterback.
Let me ask you a question. You think Sam Darnold participated in OTAs last year? Yeah. Do you think Drake May participated in OTAs last year? Tell me the quarterback that you don't think participated in OTAs, Ocho.
I think this town is always pushing boundaries. Clients sometimes come to us with the craziest requests you could ever imagine.
I think us having the courage to
Play a song. I'll play a song for you. I'll play a song for you, big dog.
So in other words, you just hold
Again, I'm gonna say it one more time because it seems to be going in one ear and out the other. So calling out your franchise quarterback is the way to go.
All right, we're gonna play that old time religion. We gotta let this thing warm up, y'all. This damn computer be slow as hell. This ain't that old time religion. 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 Old time religion. To be or not to be, that was the question. Life was so hard, so often I was stressing, waiting for God's blessings to shine on me. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't know where I would be. Hard for me to see, baby, the end of the road, but faith in God protects my rebellious soul. Forget this world, I'm ready to walk these streets of gold. Black people unite so we can make it as a whole. Money and power makes the world go around, but when the Savior come back, where will you be found? Heaven and hell is a soul place to dwell. Get your mind right before the trying time ends. He'll forgive your sin for what time to get in. If not, He gonna tell you He don't even know you again. Check yourself for a holy presence. People realize that God is the essence, and He just be blessing the life. This ain't that old time religion. 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 Yeah. Old time religion. This ain't that old time religion. Yeah. Old time religion. Yeah. Old time religion. Invisible things in creation the world. 7 days, take a Selah and rest your nerve. Yeah, cut to the chase and don't feed the earth. Cause willing to sacrifice become a spiritual splurge. Going deeper in him, incorporate yourself. Because demons out there to damage spiritual health. Receiving the Holy Ghost is worth more than wealth. And with the power of the Lord, I'm feeling more than self. It's like this ain't that old time religion. This ain't that old time religion. Yeah. This ain't that old time religion. This ain't that old time religion. Yeah. That's y'all song. Got y'all played. I played y'all the
When you want
song.
to show up the OTAs, is that
All
what
the
you
man
saying?
say it is, he didn't single out nobody.
And you said he's talking to Lamar Jackson, the person that hasn't showed up. So is that the way to go about doing it? Calling out your franchise quarterback publicly. How is that supposed to help anything? Outside of just pissing him off.
Whoa. I tell you what,
I just got through
he's
rapping,
gonna be
man.
more pissed if he goes
I just rapped the whole
and
song.
don't get to the Super Bowl.
Somebody say you be rapping. I just did a whole song on here just now, like seconds ago.
The criticism's gonna grow louder and louder and louder.
You want me to play a song, man? You want to play a song? You want me to get down one more time? I get down one more time for y'all. Let me see. I'm trying to find the song me and what you call them got together. Hold on. Let me see. No, that's not it. It's what's up? What's up? Bro, that sound gay as hell, bro. That sound gay as fuck, bro. This man say he want to see my eyes, bro. Man, cut it out, bro. Cut it the fuck out, bro. Like, no sir, dog. No man is gazing. The only person that can gaze in my eyes is a woman, sir. That shit sound goofy, bro. Like, what the hell? I want to see those dreamy eyes. Okay.
And louder.
Okay, I got a question. He shows up the OTAs and they'll go to the Super Bowl. Then what?
Ocho, we had this conversation.
Then what?
Working hard.
And then
Ocho,
what?
this is a new
And then
system. This is a new system. He's been in that system before, Ocho. Come on, what is it that you don't understand, Ocho?
You don't call out your fucking franchise quarterback. You
You said you weren't
understand?
talking to him.
You don't call
said
out
you
your
weren't
quarterback.
talking to him.
No matter what. You don't do
Hold
it.
on.
You don't do it. You gonna piss him
Hold
off.
on.
You know that.
Did Belichick call out Brady?
You're going to piss
Did
your
Belichick
quarterback
call
off.
out Brady?
You talk about they won 6 Super Bowls together, 5 Super Bowls. What are you
And
talking
he called
about?
out Tom Brady, who he won 6 Super Bowls with. But you mean to tell me Lamar Jackson can't get called out?
So you really compare Lamar Jackson?
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Got on that one.
No, listen. Let me
That's a
finish.
good one,
The new offensive coordinator, who I don't even effing know, calls out the franchise quarterback, and you're comparing that to what Tom Brady and Bill Belichick did. Are you
I was
serious?
asking you.
Are you
A
serious?
guy that won 6 Super Bowls got called out, but a guy that hadn't been to the Super Bowl, he's above reproach.
You know what?
Mm.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Mm.
So, as I said, what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna have common sense here. Because call the rule number one. Listen to me. Call the rule number one. You never chastise your quarterback. That is the only coach that has ever called out.
But you say you don't chastise your quarterback.
He can let me finish. He can do it. They had that relationship.
What relationship
They
they
had
had?
that relationship. Let me finish. They had the relationship to set the tone for everybody else, to let everybody else know it's an even playing field here.
Thank you. That's how you fit the tone. That's how you fit. Thank you, Ocho. You see, Joe, what I do is, you see how I want you walking into the trap? You set the tone.
What trap? They won 4 or 5 Super Bowls. They haven't. What are we
Let
talking
me ask you a
about?
question.
I'm trying to
Let me
compare
ask you a
two.
question.
It's
So
not the
let me ask you a
same.
question. So do you think Coach Belichick called Tom Brady out before or after he won a Super Bowl?
They had already won
No, they did
4.
not. Stop it, Ocho.
They had won 4 in 2011. What are you talking about?
I was told that he called him out from the beginning. So Tom Brady has never been above reproach. Go ask the other guys that played on the team.
Why are we talking about the Patriots? We're talking about the Baltimore Ravens. And the new offensive coordinator calling out his franchise quarterback publicly.
You said is that's how you set the tone. Coach Belichick was setting a tone. But now you don't want this coach to set a tone.
What tone are you setting piss off your
Why are you
quarterback?
pissing him off? He just asked if you want to win. You got standards. You got to do things a certain way.
You can text me that.
I mean, that's just like the YouTube shit, y'all. If I want to win in this shit, I got to get on here and do videos. Like, it's no way you just going to do one video and just blow up and be big like Casanat. You got to keep getting on here every day, doing this shit religiously, coming up with shows, concepts, skits, all kind of shit. Like, this is what YouTube is, bro. Like, but same thing in football. It's like, you got to put the work in, bro. Like, man, music! hard, bro. That shit hard, bro. They killed that shit, bro. They killed the fuck out of this shit. Bro, they killed that shit, bro. Like, that shit right there hard as a motherfucker, bro. Like, I don't know what to say, bro. I'm dumbfounded, bro. Like, that right there that's pure magic in motion, nigga. Like, fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck you talking about out this bitch? Play one of my beats. Get warmed up. See what the hell they talking about. I made it beat. I've been making beats like some of the beats I be making, like I just be wanting, like, you know what I'm saying, like just smooth shit, like shit that gonna be smooth. Like they one right here, this is smooth right here too though. Hold on, I don't know what's going on. I got a little bit of back feed going on. Like this smooth, like. But it still got the 808s in it. They got kind of like a California type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like beach music. I can see this shit, people on the beach. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like this California music, California trap. I don't know if I play all this shit for y'all, bro. Hold on, brethren. Hold on. I can't play that one. I can play Geechee Gang, I think. So I think hold on, let me see. Yeah, I think I started at Geechee Gang, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I tried to make that shit more like musical, like a classical type beat, like. I can only play one of my songs here. One of you want to hear my song. But this is my track that I'm playing right now. This is actually my beat. I made this from scratch. Scrizzle from the scrizzle. From the scrizziest of the scratches. From the scrizzle. I ain't gonna lie, I might bless y'all with one. I might bless y'all with one. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. I might bless y'all with one. I might give y'all one. Let me see. I might give y'all one. I got so much shit on here, bro. Like, this shit is ridiculous. I got beats for motherfucking days, nigga. That's what I'm like, bro. I need to run into somebody like Kendrick, and I need to run into somebody like Belly Gang. If I could run into Kendrick and Belly Gang, I might have some luck, bro. Some shit might be able to pop off, bro. Cause dog, my shit going crazy out here, bro. I got shit, bad. This shit ain't no joke out here, bro. Like, oh, I can play that like, yeah. All right, y'all, check this shit out. So check this out right here, though. So I made it be like, this like a funeral type beat, like sad, somber, like emo, like dark shit. Like, watch this. And they got the 808s in there. I know y'all hear that 808, that bitch. Boom, 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 boom. Ice cream beat. Yeah, this is my North Pole beat. This is the North Pole beat. You know what I'm saying? This is shit. This colder than a polar bear's toenails. Oh hell. Yeah, we're gonna react to we're gonna react to self-talk, talking about Ryan Clark and Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas called out Stephen A. Smith for going on this LeBron James hate tour after the All-Star break. Remember the video recently of Jalen Rose's daughter calling out LeBron James, blaming him for the All-Star game saying that LeBron ruined the All-Star game.
And, we were all talking this morning, and LeBron James is to blame for this. LeBron James is to blame for a lot of this. Part of the reason why the All-Star game used to be interesting and no longer is because there was always a psycho. Always a psycho. Kobe Bryant. That man, God rest his soul.
I think that, I don't know.
Psycho.
I ain't see the game,
Psycho.
so I can't say
He's
that.
not going on a basketball court and losing worth of nothing for y'all. And Michael Jordan walks in the locker room and is like, I don't want to lose. What, you gonna go out there and not try? Please.
And then now we have Stephen A. Smith, on the other hand, blaming LeBron James for ruining the slam dunk contest.
I didn't think about the contest. No, I didn't turn my television set on. I want to applaud Keyshawn Johnson for winning. Pat Riley standing up and applauding him. I want to applaud the participants, the Jackson Hayes, the Jace Richardsons of the world, cats like Carter Bryant. I get it. But we all know it was terrible because there was no star power. And the reality is that we gonna bring it home where the goats can get it. We gonna blame, I'm gonna blame LeBron James. Now I've sat here for months and I've applauded his greatness and all the things that he has done, and
But LeBron James, bro, been playing down this 21 years, bro. Get what, big dog? LeBron James been playing down there 21 years, bro. That man ain't finna get in no goddamn dunk contest. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? A dunk contest, nigga? Stop it, bro. Like, cut it out, bro. Watch out, bro.
it is meant to the NBA. But I have said it, and I'm going to be very, very consistent. The person who really is the provocateur to ruin the slam dunk contest was him. Because he was a superstar who put on a dunk contest every night in the layup line. Particularly when he knew that there was more.
But I'm just saying, like, bro, that's what he want to do on the layup line. He don't have to go and get in a dunk contest, bro. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, nigga, can you,
You are watching a master at work.
do I like what? Porn. Bro, watch that, bro. Like, this. Hey, bro, watch out, bro. Watch out. Hey, bro, I don't know if it's because I'm high or what, but this is funny, bro. Bro, cut it out, bro. Like, what's up with that last comment? Like, you a goofy, bro. Like, you a goofy, my nigga. Bro, but y'all niggas funny, though, bro. Y'all funny, though, bro. Horrors looking ass, nigga. Face ass.
Layup line.
Face ass.
Particularly when he knew that there was momentum swelling for him to participate. And he never did. He even teased that he was going to participate one year.
I gotta ask this question because they making me ask this question. So that we All-Star Weekend and LeBron James, who every time he gets on a fast break, everyone anticipates what he's gonna do. And you've never entered the dunk contest. Now, can you explain to them why you never, at this point, you decided to not enter the dunk contest?
It's just never been something to my flavor, man. I did it in high school a couple of times. I had some fun with it, but
So you're an in-game dunker. You're not.
yeah, I'm an in-game dunker.
You're not a blow candy.
Yeah, and people don't want to hear that. I'm not really coming out of the booth or no stuff like that, man. I'm more of an in-game.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga LeBron be getting up. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. The way Jordan and Kobe used to fly, bro. LeBron ain't nothing to take away from that nigga game, bro. But my nigga, when Jordan and Kobe went up in the air, bro, the shit was like, we're like, damn, I'm talking about when Jordan and Kobe went up in the air, bro, we was like,
You are watching a master at work.
we used to be like, that shit was ugly, bro.
Dunker, but you know, it's been some years where I've said I was gonna do it and didn't do it, and then actually watching the dunk contest and was mad at myself.
Right.
Because I believe it would have been great. You know, but now at this point, I mean, I'm over the hill now.
So they had other segments calling out LeBron James on ESPN, blaming him for the NBA All-Star product for what it is today. So Gilbert Arenas called out Stephen A. Smith. Let's listen to what Gilbert Arenas had to say. And if you can, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
I don't want to say it's Stephen A. Smith. I don't want to say it's my guy. But look, everything is not LeBron's fault, okay? LeBron didn't ruin the dunk contest 15 years ago, okay? The dunk contest was ruined in 1988, okay? 1988. His name was MJ, Your Highness, the God, the GOAT. Because when that type of greatness entered the dunk contest, it put the dunk contest standard at an all high level. Because he was in Chicago and he was already a scoring champ.
They put the tape on the free throw line, and he jumped from the tape. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. I remember that dunk contest. Bro put the tape on the motherfucking free throw line and jumped from that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Three-time All-Star, three-time All-NBA, runner-up to the MVP, end up winning the MVP that year, All-Star MVP that year, dunk champ. I think he entered the three-point contest that year. He did everything. Finals MVP. I mean, that was the year he swept. So that was the type of guy who was in the dunk contest.
Yeah. I mean, I see. I can understand what he's saying on that though. Like, I don't agree with a lot of shit that old boy said or whatever, because I don't agree with everything anybody said. It's just we gotta know what I'm agreeing with is the right thing. But yeah, I do feel him on that though. Like, Jordan got in the contest, my nigga. Like, Jordan was in that bitch. Jordan was like, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying, nigga? Shit. Hey, we rocking out in this bitch. You feel me? We rocking out in this bitch.
So we haven't had those people since. Right? Kobe was not Kobe when he was in the dunk contest. Vince Carter. The dunk contest elevated him. He was a one-time, that was his first year as an all-star. Right? It's not like those guys repeated. It's not like Kobe after he won in 97 and he was a two-time champion and he comes into the dunk contest with Vince Carter, which would have elevated that dunk contest, or Vince Carter coming back in 2001 or 2 would have elevated that dunk contest. That never happened. There's always been one-time all-stars or a bunch of names. When Sean Kim did it, he wasn't the Rain Man. So outside of that, what really ruined the dunk contest is the voting on dunks, which happened in 1988 also. Because the narrative back then was the MJ and Dominique and MJ possibly winning in Chicago was the narrative. The voters.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Another injury lawyer barking for attention.
The voters just got it wrong.
At some point, we gotta stop blaming stuff on LeBron. I mean, no matter who's having the argument, he's a top 3 NBA player of all time. So there's no way he ruined everything. LeBron didn't ruin the All-Star game. LeBron actually played in some highly competitive All-Star games. I mean, we forget
doodling around in the early 2000s. LeBron didn't ruin the dunk contest. I mean, for God's sakes, we had one of the best dunk contests ever while LeBron was in the league. And that was Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine. Bruh, they ain't got no more dunks to do. Michael Jordan emptied the clip on dunks for his era. Vince Carter emptied the clip on dunks in his era. And then we watched Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon empty the clip on prop dunks. The only way it worked was because Matt McClung was tiny. And he could just jump out of the gym so he could do everything he needed to do. There ain't enough, and there's no more superb dunker that's gonna figure that out. And guess what? If LeBron wants another year to get a farewell tour, he deserves it. What the dude has done in this league for over 2 decades and what he's done for basketball, he deserves that every stadium he goes into for the last time, they play his video and talk about his contributions to the NBA. Kobe deserved it, and he got it. And in his last game, he gave us 60, and we all loved it, even though we knew he wasn't the Kobe we fell in love with. LeBron James is one of the greatest players of all time, and I think, without argument, the greatest career of all time.
Yeah,
So
he got the
let's
greatest
stop
career.
blaming
I'd
him
say
for everything
career.
that's wrong with basketball now and talk about all the stuff he did right for basketball. Not to mention, no player had more expectations and found a way to exceed them. And this is coming from a Jordan is the GOAT guy.
So what Gilbert is saying that LeBron James really didn't need to do the dunk contest. He didn't need his name to be out there. He didn't need the extra exposure, whether if he won or lost. If
Bro,
he
what
lost,
you got
I'm pretty
going
sure they would
on,
have been
bro?
bringing it up now, how they still bring up that he's at fault to blame for the slam dunk contest. Like I said, we have plenty of great dunk contests that LeBron James haven't been a part of, so I disagree personally with that segment. There's other things to blame LeBron James for, but blaming him for the slam dunk contest being trash, that's a league problem, that's the NBA problem.
Yeah, that's somebody else, probably. You called out the wrong nigga on that. We going to celeb sauce shot 2120.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into the sauce. Your source for celebrity news, current events, hip hop, pop culture, politics, gossip, and more.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into the sauce, your source for celebrity news. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that too? Alright, so yesterday, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, you would have seen Meek Mill's shady contractors. But because I know some of y'all tune into the source, watch 2-3 minutes of the video, and then click off like sauce, I've seen enough. I'm gonna show that clip again before giving you an update.
Jalen Hurts came by. Oh, really? But he wanted the house done by July. Not now. That's July. He loved the house. He was going to give, at that time, it was $5.2 million. Finished. I said, listen, I'll be honest with you, there's no way I can finish this house. Oh, like in 2 months? Impossible. So that's the gimmick. Buy the house that Jalen Hurts didn't buy. Then Meek Mill came, but he couldn't get financing. Meek Mill couldn't get financing? They don't. They guys. Yeah, they're cool. Wow. Well, he's friends with Mike Luka. Mike Luka could let him know. He's sitting courtside every single time I see him at the Sixers game, so he's been the right friend.
Now, if you finished yesterday's show, then you also already know that after Meek saw a shady contractor saying that, he jumped online, posted a video of him riding around his yard with a caption that said, "All my driveways 2 blocks and up." And then he came back and posted another caption that said, "I got 20 acres and need 20 more. Source, can we please revisit that clip too?
Meek Mill's house contractor played him, so now he's gotta show off what he's got. Contractor said the bank wouldn't give him a mortgage, so now he's gotta show us his entire yard. Meek Mill's house contractor played him, so now he's gotta show off what he's got. Contractor said the bank wouldn't give him a mortgage, so now he's gotta show us his entire yard. Meek Mill's house contractor played him, so now he's gotta show off what he's got. Contractor said the bank wouldn't give him a mortgage, so now he's gotta show us his entire yard.
I want our ministry school students to have longevity.
Okay, so here's the update. Apparently, Meek Mills is still a little salty that his contractors put his business in the streets. So he jumped online and said, I got mansions on mansions. These guys wish they could live the life of a black king. I'm gonna get my sons a construction company though. They talking a little strong because I didn't want a cheap built property. All my houses are worth more than this cheap ASS property. And then Meek Mills jumped back online and wrote, all my properties are full neighborhoods. LOL. Oh my goodness, why Meek? Why? Can somebody please go over to Meek's house, drive down that long behind driveway, knock on his door, and take away his phone? Listen, the house contractors were hella shady and unprofessional if you ask me, because they didn't have to put Meek's financial information out there. As a matter of fact, if Meek's name came up in conversation, the most that the contractor should have said is, yeah, Meek came by, took a look at the house, but decided that he didn't want it. Period. Point blank and nothing more. Now, on the flip side, Meek Mill's coming out saying that he's getting ready to buy his kids a contracting company and also saying that his yards or neighborhoods is a bit much. I mean, he should have just let it ride, because the more he argues with these contractors and tries to prove to us that he's got it like that, the less we believe that Meek's got it like that. See, sometimes
Ooh, shit.
There's no response. Just sit over there, close your mouth, and... Okay, so the other day, Fat Joe came out and said that back in the day, he did a song with Jay-Z. And when Jay-Z was doing a verse, I mean, this dude was dissing everybody. So, after Jay left the studio, Fat Joe was like, yo, we need to put this out. But he decided to hold off. And then, Jay-Z's people called him and told him, don't you ever release that verse.
So, you know me, I'm into mixes. I fucked up one time, man. I had Jay-Z on this record we had on Family Ties Projects. Jay-Z spit the verse. And we looking for the mixer of the year, all this bullshit, Cool and Dre. Jason Joshua got to get back from Paris. They was playing. And the man, they called back about 3-4 days later, was like, yo, you can't drop that verse, because he was like getting at like certain people at the time. They was like, yo, can't put that out. I was like, nigga, I fucking told you to get that shit, the Funk Master Flex, in 20 minutes. Now we sitting on a Jay-Z verse we can never use in our life. You know, sometimes
that nigga be lying, bro. He be lying, bro. Like, for real, though. He be lying, for real, though. Like, I don't know what to believe with that nigga, bro. Like, you know, that nigga be having some incredible stories, bro. Like, I be looking at that nigga like,
Got it! Got it!
Damn! Damn, son.
you gotta go.
So here's my problem with Jay. If you were bold enough to say it, then be bold enough to release it and stand on your words, son. See, if you're gonna go in the studio and say some slick foul-ish about people, then you should be able to say that same thing to their face. Don't say some foul-ish behind their backs, and then when you see them, stand there smiling, shaking their hands, asking them to invest in your business, man. Now, this right here reminds me of what Diddy did when he made that song back in the day with Nas, where he was up in a video on the cross acting like Jesus. And then, when he realized that the people are not going to be feeling this, he turned around and called Steve Stout and was like, take that down now. And when Steve Stout didn't do it the way he wanted it to be done, he went over there and hit Steve Stout over the head with a champagne bottle.
He did.
Now, we already know that Fat Joe is never going to release that.
He did slap that nigga with a bottle, but I ain't gonna lie though. Nigga slapped Steve Stout with a bottle. Like, damn, nigga. Over a video. Cause them niggas was on the cross. They was on the cross and shit, and they ain't want him to put that part out in the video, but he did it anyway. And Puffy goddamn took a bottle and went upside Buddy head. Like, CBD. I don't smoke no CBD, bro. I don't smoke no CBD, bro. Ain't no CBD, bro. I'm smoking Mountain Lion Kush out here, nigga. Stop playing with me. I'm talking about Mountain Lion Kush, man. You can't, good shit.
With a champagne bottle. Now, we already know that Fat Joe is never going to release that verse because if he does, Jay-Z is going to sue the pants off of him. But maybe, just maybe, if Fat Joe just so happened to find himself with a CD in a car with Jay's verse on it and decided to take a drive through Baltimore where he parked on the street with the windows down and the door open with the CD sitting on the front seat, we just may have a chance to hear that verse. I'm just saying, Fat Joe, something to think about. And I know,
all y'all hit the
one
like
troll in
button,
the comment section, source. People don't be using CDs anymore. Okay, put it on the USB. Alright, so here's some tea. I woke up this morning and somebody sent me a message saying, oh my goodness, Sauce, Klay Thompson.
I ain't gonna lie, Mary look alright though. She look alright. She a tall, kind of tall girl, so but she's straight though. Like she ain't bad looking, but all that shit with Tory, that shit just kind of turned me off on her.
Megan Thee Stallion done broke up right after he bought her a $400,000 car. So I was like, are you serious? And then I looked into it. And there it was, a whole bunch of bloggers and websites saying that Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion broke up as soon as they got back from her birthday getaway, and then they unfollowed each other online. As a matter of fact, one source reported, and I quote, Megan Thee Stallion allegedly unfollowed Klay Thompson.
Everybody breaking up. I don't know what's going on. What time of year this is? This like now April, yeah.
Days after he bought her a $400K Bentley. It's also alleged that she's done using him, and they're now separated. It seems like Megan is showing the stallion in her again. Women, why? Alright, so after I read that, I'm sitting here like, you know what? Something's not right. Because women generally don't leave the man who just bought them a $400,000 car. I mean, that doesn't happen in 2 days.
Nah, I don't think that's going down. I hope it ain't going down like that. Like, no sir. If that's what happened, I'm sorry for you, sir. Sorry for you. Sorry for y'all. Sorry for y'all, sir. Sorry for y'all, sir. Yeah, bro. Stop the cap, nigga.
Stop the cap. No voice.
So I said, you know what? Let me do some level 2 research because the people who represent for the source deserve better. And I did just that. And you know what I found? Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion have never followed each other since they got together in July 2025, even after they bought a house together in October. So you know what that means? If you never followed somebody, it's impossible to unfollow. So most likely.
So like, bruh, come on, bruh. Come on, bro. Like, that's a lie already.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now, man. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro. Stop the motherfucking cap out there, man. Stop playing with me out here, bro. Like,
You are watching a master at work.
Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion's relationship is just fine. But don't take it from me. Take it from Megan Thee Stallion herself. Because hours after the rumors started circulating online, Megan Thee Stallion popped up on the internet and said, y'all always trying to make it seem like her whole world is collapsing.
I feel like I don't know what's going on. They say boyfriend with. That's the me in my hair done. I feel like everybody, everything's collapsing. This week.
I mean, really, that Megan and Klay story is so false that the only.
If you're considering considering using Pocket Prep to study, you're on the right path. Pocket Prep offers exam prep for over 100 exams across a variety.
That Megan and Clay story is so false that the only person that should believe it is Cameron. Because Cameron said that he always believed that Tupac was alive until one day he ran into Tupac's doctor.
Our people still don't think that the nigga dead pulled Tupac. Oh yeah. You say you knew the doctors that confirmed it? That answers a lot of questions for them. I was one of them people who probably like 7-8 months ago that thought Tupac may have still been alive. But you know, we be in Vegas and I ran into a doctor that was a fan of mine, and the doctor was like, yo, Kim, I'm a fan, yada yada yada. He's like, me and my partner, just the dude that kept Tupac alive for 6-7 days after, you know, he's supposed to be dead, we kept him alive. But I said, yo, so Tupac dead? And he looked at me like I was stupid. He's like, is he dead? I said, nobody's seen the body, man. You know, shit nigga supposed to die. Nobody's seen the body, no funeral, nothing. So I seen the body, he's dead. I was the last person to see him alive. And his mother, and he's dead. And so the doctor actually told me that Tupac is really dead. I just found this out about 6-7 months ago. I know it's a bunch of people like that nigga been dead, but I was one of them people. I one of them people, if it ain't no funeral, no body, nobody seen it. Yeah, that's just me. But the doctor confirmed.
Oh my goodness, Cameron is wildin', and I'm gonna tell you why. The reality is that back in the days when Tupac was unalived in 1996, there were in fact pictures of Tupac in the morgue. However, social media wasn't what it is today. As a matter of fact, MySpace didn't even exist at that time. 2, although Tupac was cremated the day after he passed away, his family and friends did in fact have a small private gathering and memorial for him. However, you just weren't invited. And last but not least, if the rule of thumb is, if you don't see the body, it didn't happen, then everybody on earth except the people whose funerals you attended would still be alive. And I know, here come my conspiracy theorists in the comment section, and somebody's gonna say, nah, Sauce, you wildin' and Cameron's right, because Tupac's still alive. As a matter of fact, last time I went down to the DR, I saw him. Did you? Okay, tell you what, next time you see him, tell him I said what's up. Actually, you know what would be even better? Native Americans, aka the indigenous people of America, are infamous for being notoriously good trackers. So, let's have Asian Doll contact her ancestors and have them track Tupac down. Because the other day, Asian Doll jumped on this good internet and said, my mother was always right about this native Indian stuff going on right now. My whole life she told us what we was and told us to never tell friends or the school the truth about our ethnicity. My mother been getting a check for her Indian roots our whole life. I can't believe we have been lied to and was forced to say we were African Americans when most of us knew in our hearts we wasn't African descent. Alright, so after Asian Doll said that, a number of people jumped online to address her. And one person said, that's a myth. Your mom was getting a welfare check your whole life and lied to you. And then some...
Man, that was fucking funny, bro. Hold on, we gotta run that back. We gotta run that back.
African descent. Alright, so after Asian Doll said that, a number of people jumped online to address her. And one person said, that's a myth. Your mom was getting a welfare check your whole life and lied to you. And then
Just like your mom was getting a welfare check.
this is very much true. The check part, LOL. My granddad got a check for years for the same thing. Alright, so this is all I'm gonna say to Asian Doll. All of you out there know how to draw a straight line, right? You put the pen to the paper and you draw straight. No curves, no twists and turns, just straight. If all mankind, aka humankind, humans, originated in the cradle of civilization, which is in Africa, and then they migrated outwards from Africa to other places like North America, Central America, and South America, where they started calling themselves the Incas, the Mayas, and the Aztecs, who then became what we now know as Native Americans, aka the indigenous
I appreciate
people.
that, bro. Bless up.
Where did all of those people descend from?
Bless up.
Listen, you could do your best to try to distance yourself from Africa all you want, But whenever you take that pen to the paper and you draw that straight line, it's gonna bring you back to the same place. Africa. Now, of course, it's your prerogative to say whatever you want and claim whatever you want. But please, stop trying to shade Africa in the process. But forget about Asian doll for a second. Let's see what Sexy Red has to say about her roots.
My daddy found mixed with a little Indian. All the black people say that.
So she messed with a little head. Oh shit. Hey bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. Hold on. This is red. Like, bro, this is the way she talk, bro.
In the
This shit
process.
funny.
But forget about Asian doll for a second. Let's see what Sexy Red has to say about her roots.
My daddy found mixed with a little Indian.
With a little
All the black
Indian.
people say that.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm Indian too. Where I'm from, everybody they grandparents and stuff look like Indians and shit.
Crazy.
Native American.
Like, hey, bruh. Damn. All right, y'all. So, she from the Navajo tribe. The Navajo.
With that long pretty hair, that curly shit. I just woke up, baby. This me just waking up, book. You see this? Real life Indian. I'm gone. It's real life Indian. I'm gone.
I'm done. I'm moving on to the next topic. As y'all know, Soulja Boy has always felt the need to be the first one to do things in hip-hop. I mean, for him, that's a trophy. So once again, I'm proud to say that Soulja Boy has done another first in hip-hop, because now Soulja Boy is the first rapper to ride around in a telephone car.
It's your boy Soulja Boy, and I was the first rapper with a telephone car. Nigga, y'all niggas ain't got a telephone car. Start playing. Check out the wheels, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They 20. Now they 10s, but I keep it clean though. You know what I'm saying? Hop up in this motherfucker, nigga. And I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? First rapper with a telephone car, nigga. Y'all could call me on the.
I can't, because there are absolutely no words for that. But let me know down below. Would you drive the telephone car? Alright, so the other day, Rick Ross was chilling at home and he had a bright idea. And that idea was this. He decided to jump online so that he could explain to us, the people, the difference between working and hustling.
Okay, motherfucker just said, Rose, what is hustling? What you mean when you say hustling? Okay, let me make it clear, keep this simple as possible. If you got a job, one commitment, you working. You got a job and a second source of income, or attempting to build a second source of income. Hustle.
You see that? If you work a 9-to-5 job, 9 to 5 every day making money, you're working. But then, if you get off that first job working a 9 to 5, and you get in your car and you drive to your part-time job over there at 7-Eleven or McDonald's, now you're hustling. And speaking about McDonald's, did you guys know that Drake has now teamed up with McDonald's to bring out...
Oh my God, this is Drake teaming up with McDonald's to do what?
Something special. I mean, something special.
God.
Not that regular cheeseburger and fries that you usually get, but now, when you go to McDonald's, you...
Oh my God, they got a Drake special at McDonald's. I never would have thought.
Pick up Drake's new OVO special Mickey D's meals called After Meals. And I know, you're over there right now like, come on, Source, tell me more about these meals. Alright, so you know Drake is fancy, so he's giving you the choice between two options. You can get a Junior McChicken or a McDouble, but there's no fries. Instead, you get a blue drink called the Nice Sprite. Now, I already know, as I'm speaking, you already got your keys in your hands, because you want that Drake meal. But stop, don't go, because Drake's meals are only available for his Canadian customers.
Bumbo clad. Anyways, so we pull up at McDonald's to try out the new OVO meal. But it's rascal when they are yo, it's right there.
MMA
after meal. Let's go.
I don't really know too much about NBA.
Listen to the shirt, anyways. We just bought it from McDonald's and we're gonna try the new OVO meal. Also, I'm adding the Raptors poutine. Some new thing they want. If a rascal little burger or chicken sandwich. Yeah, never get the beef one, but yo, see what I'm going inside there. If you can't see it, anyways. See what I'm going. Nothing special.
Let me tell you something. Kendrick Lamar done did a doozy on Drake's career. Because 5-10 years ago, when Drake was a global phenom, McDonald's would have never thought about releasing his meal regionally. But now, these cats are over there like, listen, we gonna give you a little something in Canada, and if that goes well, we can revisit this and, give you a little something in Zimbabwe. Alright, but since we brought up food, let me ask you this question. Do you eat taquitos with your very soft tacos? And if you do, how do you roll them? Do you roll them up like pro boxer Anthony Joshua, who rolls them up like he's getting ready to smoke?
1, 2, 3, into the floor. I'm rolling this taquito like I'm finna smoke. 1, 2, 3, into the floor. I'm rolling this taquito like I'm finna smoke. 1, 2, 3, into the floor. I'm rolling this taquito like I'm finna smoke. 1, 2, 3, into the floor. I'm rolling this taquito like I'm finna smoke. Lick it, fold it, roll it like I'm finna smoke. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. I'm rolling this taquito like I'm finna smoke. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. I'm rolling this taquito like I'm finna smoke.
This delivery contains a revolution in education. At Georgia Cyber Academy, we deliver a free
3 into the 4. I'm rolling this taquito like I'm finna smoke.
I am shocked and surprised at Anthony Joshua because as a professional boxer, he's not supposed to know that technique. Now, one thing that 2 Chainz wants to know is why in the world people keep giving him the finger every time he drives by in his Tesla truck.
I should have took a picture of that fat ass white lady hanging out a white Suburban chest. You can see this in your head, but I'm riding down the street, she just like fat ass white lady in the know of like politics. I know the obvious, you know what I'm saying? But like, what does Pointer Bird Tech, the Tesla, what does it symbolize?
West Side Atlanta.
I mean, like
West Side
Starlink, like me, what is it like, or is it because of who's in office and their relationship, but they ain't got no relationship? So if somebody can fill me in on, like every day I'm riding in my car on specific sides of town, especially the south side, somebody is going out their way to hang out the roof or out the window to just point a bird at the car. What is this doing? What is this gonna do? Like, what action are we trying to get done? Somebody.
Alright, so after 2 Chainz asked that question, a whole lot of people began to gather in the comment section. And one person said, he's detached from the reality of the people. He got an extravagant lifestyle, so he's not directly affected yet by the choices of Elon and his associates. And then somebody else was like, wait, so people hate Elon and give the middle fingers when they see a Cybertruck, but these same people praise Starlink? I'm confused, LOL. After that, somebody else said, same reason we give middle fingers to people with MAGA hats, fam. Next, somebody else added, people really that mad at this point? It's getting weird and performative. Who effing cares who made the car? Nobody knows what the owners of Ford, Nissan, and etc. are involved with. People have just gotten way too pretentious these days, and it's annoying. Then, somebody else said, broke-ass people need to worry about getting money instead of worrying about a president or a government. A man stands on his own and make a way for his family and himself. But hey, I guess it's not that many men left in this era. Then somebody else slipped through and said, 2 Chainz is really disconnected. Black celebrities are truly becoming disappointments. And last, somebody else said, they're showing a disdain for drivers who choose to invest in a white supremacist brand. Shame on you. Middle finger, middle finger. Tell me, what do y'all think? Why do you think that people flip the bird to individuals, especially black people, who are driving around in Tesla trucks? Alright, so really quick, let's switch gears. I love music, therefore I love some musical artists, which means that I also love the music they produce, which also means that I'm very interested in the kids that they produce too. So, with that being said, let's see what Coco from SWV's son had to say about the first time he realized that his mother was famous.
When did you realize your mother was Coco? Like lead singer, that girl, like voice on a million, like, shall I go?
I mean, you can. But no, you know, I always knew that something was off about that lady. I'm telling you, like when I tell you, like I'm in my head, I'm very observant. Kids are observant, so I'm like, why is everybody coming up to her and asking for pictures? And
This is I'm just gonna say, bro, it's a fruit pop. Yeah, bro.
why is it that when they come up to her and they ask me to get in the picture, she's so quick to say no? There's something going on, right? I was like, it's something is going on. Of course, I knew, you know, my mother, she went by Coco because that's what people would say out in public, but I just never really thought anything of it until 3rd grade. And, you know, I decided to look up her name on Google.
This a whole nigga, bro. And like, bro, you talk like, you wouldn't even, like, come on, bro. Like,
In school. I was in school in computer class. And something just like, just Google her name, and guess whose face popped up? Frank. I said, ooh, all black celebrity kids. I said, okay, no. So I did more research. Now all the other kids are so, you on Google, oh my God, you famous. The teachers come out of nowhere, they're like, oh my God, this your mother? I'm like, okay, no. Something is going on. So that's when it kind of clicked. And you know, I really didn't start going to her shows maybe to like middle school, and that's really when stuff clicked. Like,
Switched from Google to DuckDuckGo. It was easy. And guess what? I don't miss it at all. Here's why you should download the DuckDuck.
I mean,
it's like middle school, and that's really when stuff.
It's still interesting though.
Oh, girl, you big in the program. like you really that girl.
You know what that clip just proved to me? That Coco's son is Coco. And I'm gonna need those two to stand next to each other to prove to me that they're not the same person. Alright, so the other day, Krishan Rock jumped online acting like she was a beauty influencer, sharing her tips on how to apply some makeup. And she said that in order to lock in the makeup, she sprays hairspray on her face.
Y'all, this is my trick. I use hairspray for my makeup. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't break out and my face is still intact from earlier. I did my makeup at like 6 a.m. this morning. So, do y'all do that or no? Is that a trick for y'all or no? It works, y'all, it works. I'm not lying. It works. But it keeps my makeup on.
Oh my goodness, what in the world is wrong with some of y'all? Do you not know that spraying hairspray onto your face is akin to spraying a bottle of cancer onto your face? I mean, really, why would you spray the same mist that can make a hole in the ozone layer onto your face? Alright, so after people saw Krishan Rock spraying a hairspray directly onto her face, one person said, she ate dirt as a kid, they have products for that. And then somebody else came through and said, I used to do this with Aquanet. Probably why I have asthma. You know something? Krishan Rock might want to link up with Mimi Force, who believes that sunscreen is a conspiracy and a scam. Because black people in Africa who are out in the hot sun and who've always been out in the hot sun have never needed sunscreen.
Have you ever heard of anybody from Africa using sunscreen? and they live in the hottest part of the world. Have you ever heard of an African using sunscreen?
That's funny.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
No.
They use palm kernel oil. They've cultivated it for thousands and thousands of years in Africa. They put it on their skin. That's why their skin is so beautiful. They don't have any pores. It's glowing. It's tight. It's when I say the palm kernel oil is phenomenal.
The holy grail.
Like, that's the secret ingredient that I put in my moisturizer. It's going to give you the glow. It's going to hydrate you. It's going to moisturize you. It's also a sun barrier, protection from the sun. So you really don't have to keep putting on all that sunscreen on your face. Sunscreen is not good for you guys. Contrary to what you have been told.
Okay.
I know over here in the United States, they tell you sunscreen is not good for you. It is chemicals on top of chemicals that you're putting into your face. So,
yeah,
get into it.
Alright, so quick disclaimer. Mimi Force is not a doctor. She's simply a woman who used to be pressed to marry Stevie J. But for now, we're gonna set that to the side, and we're gonna focus on what she's saying. Let me know down below. If you've tried it, is Mimi Force right? Is the palm kernel oil better for our skin than sunscreen? And last but not least, Ray J has jumped online to let everybody know that he's putting out an APB for his heart monitor because after his last performance, somebody stole it at the show.
Every time I do One Wish, I try to jump out in the crowd and touch the people and sing the song with the people. I always want to go to the crowd. I always want to touch the people. Unfortunately, as it got crazy going in the back under the tunnel, somebody snatched my heart monitor off. If you have the heart monitor, just let us know how we can get it back, if possible, because I need it for analytics. It's important. If not, they'll put another heart monitor on me, but I don't have no data for the past 2 weeks. And so it affects like them, prescribing me what I need or telling me that I need to either slow down or I'm doing great. DM me and let's meet up so I can at least get it back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all need from us, we'll give it back to you. Or we'll give you some cash or whatever. It's serious, and if I put another one on, it'll just start creating and finding the analytics from the day I put it on, not, the 2 weeks that I really needed it, and these past 2 weeks is pretty critical.
Okay, so there you have it. If you have Ray J's heart monitor, or you know somebody who has Ray J's heart monitor, please return it by contacting Ray J at one of his many websites to let him know that you got it. And if you have it, he'll come to where you're at and pick it up and hit you off with a little reward. Even though you really should return the heart monitor.
Damn. Return the heart monitor, my nigga.
Free, because what are you doing with Ray J's heart monitor? You can't take it to the pawn shop. But for some reason, I feel like Ray J is really gonna find his monitor because it's probably sitting in his own bathroom on the counter next to the sink. Listen, let me know what you think about everything that we discussed in today's video, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. And if the hype button's there, do me a favor and press that too. Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.
Black babies were used as alligator bait. Yes,
Hey, y'all, I might come back in a little bit, bedroom, and I'll be back, man.